Good morning from an absolutely freezing Cwm Cadlan when is this, mid-June? So it's like winter temperatures. This is it, there's Llyn on that way, and down here is Penderyn. You can see Mol Penderyn here in the distance, and Regos. So it's a kind of sort of quiet valley in the sort of south central Brecon Beacons moorland. It's very pretty, it's nice, some cracking moorland. So this is the Wyrnlas farm, and this is the first, we're doing some moorland summits today. This is the first one we're going to try and tackle, which is Mynydd y Glog. Interesting name, not very glamorous, but we'll see you in a bit. So the first section through the farm is through a bog. And I had a read on UK trig pointing, and it said the first section was unbelievably boggy. I've come in summer and it's ankle deep mud, so I'm glad I haven't tried this one in the winter. It'd be really challenging. So we're going to just ford this sort of brook here and head straight up in here onto the hillside. The access to this one is really difficult. Spending quite a while through these fields just to try and get onto the hillside, which is over that dry stone wall. And then there looks like there's no path at all that side, so yeah, it could be a bit of a rough one, I think. The other way to the hill is through the other side, but the access is blocked because they're building a new housing estate, so it's all a construction site. Tried to do this one before and failed, so yeah, it's really not easy at the minute at all. Views opening up in the distance of the vans all lined up. Cadlan there, the highest point on this moorland area, and the Pen moorland forest. So I'm on some sort of quad bike track, trying to find the top, which is kind of in that direction. So we're going to just follow this for a bit, and hopefully it leads up there. Quite wild down here, some wild feeling. As soon as you get off the moorland, the farmland, sorry. Yeah, it's nice, very quiet. Trying to find the trig in this kind of expanse of nothingness. Can't see it yet. I think it's in that direction. I'll carry on down there and have a look in a minute. See if I can find a sheep trail or something across. It's very rough terrain, this. There's no paths at all. Just sheep trails. I think I found one, but it's not a great one, and it's quite disorientating because I'm in this sort of bowl now. I can't really see where I'm going. I have got a compass which I can use if needed, but it's not as if the mist was down it'd be really difficult. I'd probably turn back actually if I couldn't see. It's pretty disorientating in here. It all looks the same, but trying to walk in this, it's impossible. You've got to find something that's guiding you a bit. Anyway, it's a lot more challenging than expected, this one, and it's not a high one. Oh, this is cool, an enormous swallow hole. Huge. I can see the trig there. It's quite a long way off, and through this crud might be quite tricky. Proper out in the sticks now. No path at all. This is definitely probably not the way you're meant to go up. Made a meal of this one. I'll try and get down an easier route. Here we are, Mynydd y Glog. It was really quite challenging actually. I'm going to try and follow that way back, get out of this bog. Well, moor is difficult to walk on. Views are good, very good actually. And at least it's one to guarantee absolute solitude. Couldn't be more quiet. Right, that's one done. On to the next. Well, we found the path. That's one good thing about getting to the summit, is if you've got lost, you'll find the path on the way down. So I think this leads down here somewhere and to that fence, then I need to cut around like this. But nice views on the descent. Oh, it's nice to be easier underfoot. So we're cutting across the farm now, and the descent is just down there, and on a nice track which appears to be leading to the next mini summit, which is Twyn y Glog, which is the hill that they cut the Penderyn quarry into. So half the hill is a quarry and half of it is still a hill. So we're heading up there now. The views are really opening up now, it's beautiful. So on the last little steep bit now, up to Twyn y Glog. You can see the quarry keep out danger signs. So we're almost there. I'll bring you back in a sec. So this is certainly the highest point. Nice views. And down into the quarry. Pretty impressive, huge quarry. Really impressive actually. And this is top of Twyn y Glog. Lovely view into Penderyn, Penderyn, Regos. Really nice. Good views.